Blessings fam. Wow, go on. Welcome again to another edition of Bramo's Backyard. Yardie living in a foreign, doing yardies. And today we have something special for you. We're going to be doing my coconut jerk chicken fettuccine pasta. Right? So now we're going to be looking at the ingredients that we're going to be using today. And remember to like, comment, right, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more. Hit the notification bell. When the video is uploaded, you'll get it. Here are the ingredients. I could go cook some food. So, as usual, prepping is key. So here, we're cutting into very thin pieces our garlic and ginger, our scallion, or as you know it, green onions. Put that aside. We're going to be chopping our parsley as thin as you would love them. Doesn't matter, you're suited. Our broccoli, going to be cutting them into bite sizes. Now we're going to move on to our bell peppers, our red, our green, our yellow, and our gold bell peppers. We're going to cut these into cubes and set them aside. As usual, you can cut them into any shape, any size that you want. It's all up to you. But here at Bramo's Kitchen for today, Bramo's Backyard, we're going to be cutting them into small cubes. And I love to use my bell peppers. I love the flavor and the colors. Once we are through cutting up our bell peppers, we're going to continue prepping for this beautiful, scrumptious fettuccine Alfredo pasta. Jerk coconut chicken fettuccine Alfredo pasta. We're going to be cutting up our mushrooms, and this is the first time I'll be cooking with mushrooms. Can you believe it? But here at Bramo's Backyard, we're not afraid to try new things. I'll let you know how it tastes. Alright, so you cut these into any size that you want as well and set aside. And like I said, prepping is key. Getting all the key ingredients together so that when it's time for cooking, things will flow easy. Prepping also let you get your way to know around the kitchen easier. We're going to be chopping our onions into small pieces also. Set them aside. And here at Bramo's Backyard, we love our natural seasoning and spices. Right, so here we have all our seasonings prepped. We're going to be moving on to our chicken. Well, what I did, I seasoned some chicken breast strips, right, overnight, and I'll be adding Bramo's wet jerk paste to this, and then we're going to take it outside and put it on the grill. Now I'm a traditional type of guy, so I'm not going to add my jerk paste and then put it in a frying pan or in the oven. I'm going to take it outside, put it on the grill after we rub it in, because you know the smoke flavor on the meat gives it a different and a sweet flavor to the fettuccine once it's done. Now we are here for the grill. We're going to be putting the meat on, and we're going to let this cook for about 10 minutes. So after 5 minutes, you can flip, put it to the other side. Of course, you can wet it with a little bit of water or your wet marinade just to keep it juicy and from drying out. So we're going to be flipping the chicken, giving it one turn, and as you can see, color is becoming so good, nice and golden, and the aroma, man, smells so good. Our chicken is complete. It's all done. A nice golden smoked flavor, and I can just imagine how this is going to taste in the fettuccine Alfredo. Man, look at this, beautiful. Yes, bull. Welcome to Grandma's backyard. Nice chicken breast strips. We're going to be taking them inside, and we're going to set them aside and then cut them later. So as usual, remember to like, comment and subscribe. I tell you, this chicken is just awesome. Now we're inside. We're going to be placing our pot with some water on the stove, and we're going to allow this to come to a boil before we add our salt and then our fettuccine pasta. And once we've added the fettuccine pasta, we're going to allow this to cook for about 10 minutes, right? And at about 4 or 5 minutes, you're going to come and give this pot a stir, as not to let the noodles stick to the pot or stick together. While that is being cooked, we're going to go ahead and just cut our chicken strips into pieces, and as usual, you can cut these to any size or shape that you wish. It's all entirely up to you. We're going to save 2 pieces for later on, for when we're garnishing our final dish. Give this fettuccine a stir. Don't want them to stick together. And man, I'm just anticipating how wonderful this dish is going to be. And for this dish and many other dishes, you can hit the notification bell, stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, and we'll be giving you these dishes. Now that the fettuccine is complete, finished cooking, we're going to take this off the stove, pour off the hot water, run under some cold water to start the cooking process. We're going to get our frying pan that we're going to use to make the fettuccine Alfredo. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of toasted sesame oil and a tablespoon of coconut oil for flavor. This has begun to smell so beautiful. The aroma. I'm going to let this melt, and we are ready to add our seasonings. We're going to add the bell peppers, and then we're going to add our broccoli, and we're going to saute this for about a minute, since these take a little bit longer to cook. I'm going to give this a stir. Look at the colors already, so beautiful, and you want to smell this. You need to be inside this kitchen right now. It smells awesome. We're ready to add our mushrooms. Our garlic and ginger. Our onions. To give this a stir and let this saute for about 30 seconds to a minute. We're going to add some black pepper and our seasoning. Now I love to use Maggi seasoning. This gives the fettuccine Alfredo a nice flavor, a nice aroma. But you can use any seasoning that you wish. We're going to add our heavy cream. Now be sure not to add all of this heavy cream all at once, because you may need some at the end of this dish. So we're going to pour a little bit more, and then we're going to save the rest to add at the end of the dish. So we're going to allow this to come to a boil. Turn the stove up a little bit to medium, allow this to come to a boil. Now that this has come to a boil, we're going to add some oregano leaves. And now we're going to add our Maggi seasoning. And like I said, you can use any seasoning of your choice. It's all up to you. You just stir this together, mix it together, and let the seasonings and the heavy cream get intimate with each other. Yes, a union is being formed. Now we're going to add our Parmesan cheese. Now you can add any amount you wish to add. You can use some of it, you can use all of it. All depends on the taste that you wish. Going to mix this together, and as it thickens, we're going to be adding the chicken strips that we cut. This dish is looking so lovely, man. I tell you, I'm going to be enjoying this. Mix that in together and let these flavors get intimate before we add our fettuccine pasta. There you have it, folks. Our dish is almost complete. We're going to stir this together a bit on the medium heat as it comes together, and man, that is looking so good. Now we're going to be adding our parsley leaves, chopped parsley leaves, and our green onions. I tell you, whosoever eats this dish this evening is going to enjoy this dish. There you have it, folks. Our jerk chicken coconut fettuccine Alfredo is complete, and you can add the rest of your parsley leaves just for garnish. Enjoy. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe to Bramo's Backyard for more dishes. Thank you. Have a good one.